Recognizing that HIV prevention, education, and treatment efforts targeted towards the LGBT community have proven to remain insufficient to meet the diverse needs of its members, GRIOT created a new initiative, Still Standing. In this initiative, 3 members who attend GRIOT Circle's weekly HIV men's support group use their personal stories and experiences to educate and engage community organizations, medical clinics, and intergenerational audiences in order to prevent new HIV infections, increase awareness of audience HIV status, and discuss ways to provide access to quality HIV care, and provide leadership on community solutions to HIV. This one-of-a-kind program will provide examples of how elders of color living with HIV are still standing.
Aging comes with other chronic disease other than HIV.
It's true.
So it's a matter of the doctors, and probably they're seeing more doctors than we are seeing more doctors.
Go ahead.
It's important that, like, we have to really put this thing out there. The doctors they're seeing is the same doctors we're seeing. It's just that we have a specialist that we see dealing with the viral load, which you don't have to go through.
But actually, I find that we take good care of ourselves.
We're forced to take better care of
we go to the doctors, we
Amen to
exercise,
that,
we eat good food.
Yes.
I've been depressed because I thought I was dying. I mean, we're all dying, but I was literally dying. But with therapy, thank God for therapists. With lots of therapy, lots of good friends, family, I was able to come out of that. I was able to see the big picture that's, it's different now.
I have always been a little over the top. But now, as it is now with AIDS, I'm not so eager to be intimate with anybody. I'm not so eager. I mean, we can have dinner and a steak, and we can have conversation. We can talk about your favorite movie star. We can talk about mine, but I'd rather keep it just conversation on that line. Let's just stay away from the intimacy because we're not children. And I'm in an age where I can't.
Well, as for me, when it comes to intimacy, I'm in a relationship for years, and the understanding with my partner that I am living with HIV, or HIV is living within me. So we approach certain things we do with caution.
I'm not afraid of death anymore. I'm not afraid. I love life. I enjoy it every day. I live in the moment now. I make plans, you know. I'm going back to school, I'm studying and all that, but I'm living now in the moment.
HIV, you're diagnosed with HIV, and then you get the news a couple of years after that you have cancer. And I'm a testament here. So I'm living with HIV and I'm cancer. And although I got the news, both news were sort of different for me. It's one person dealing with that. It's like an anchor. And thank God I had my support there for me. A few friends would have said to me, Robert, I'm going to be here for you. Because I tried in my lifetime to establish a good foundation, and I try to be private as much as I can, but there are times in your life as you grow older, you're going to push a few friends away, but you're going to want a few to be very close to you. And this is why what I do to have that support system as I age and living with the affliction that I have.
I think that for me, if I were diagnosed now, in view of all that's happened, my life personally, and but all the great medical things that have happened, I will continue to live life with as much passion as I have in the past. I would be careful, very, very careful, but the love would be there. The love would be there. It would be there, and I would be happy.
Yeah, I think it's different now.
I wouldn't be afraid.
I mean, it's a terrible illness. It's horrible, but I think it's different now. That if you're told, okay, you tested positive, there isn't a death sentence or a cloud hanging. You know,
like it was.
Yeah, I remember. You know. Yeah, I mean.
And right now you've got really wonderful support.
You will get
from personal friends and distant friends and people in general.
There's more education out there, and one of the things that I would say if I walk into a center and see a group of seniors sitting there, the importance is to get tested.
Oh yes,
because there's a myth that a lot of people have said, I don't want to hear, I don't want to know. And that's a mistake, you know, we make it our lives. You go for it and get tested.
Yes.
Then you get as much literature you can to learn in the privacy of your home. If you might not want to see a friend see you reading or something, take it home, read it. I mean, there's so much information out there now that you can really bone up on these things and get all the information you need from there and move on with your life.
Hi, my name is Frank.
My name is Robert.
Hello, I'm Howard.
I'm HIV positive.
I'm HIV positive.
I'm HIV positive. I'm vintage.
And I'm a senior.
I'm 55 years old.
And I go through life because I love life. And I am living life to the full.
I'm following my wonderful dreams of being on HBO, television, and winning an Oscar.
And this is the best time of my life. I'm going back to school, getting my PhD, and I'm gonna be a doctor.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? We are all meant to shine. We were born to manifest the light that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.